Good old MR63 trains, the originals, built for the opening of the Metro in 1966. Unfortunately coming to a close. There are only about 10 trains left of these, I think, left. You know, obviously I'm glad to have rode in many of these trains, just like how many classics I rode in, the new looks, you know, and I'm proud to have been part of this amazing age of transportation. You know, I mean, the Azur is, like I said, I like the Azur, it's cool, you know, but I don't love those trains. There's a lot of little things about them, like I think a lot of people that are irritating about the Azur. You know, like all the fucking bright colors, the bright lights. It's just, it's kind of like a casino, you know, I don't know. It's not relaxing. It is a smooth ride, but it's not relaxing. Anyway, but you know, we all have our tastes, you know. So I came up with this idea to film this walk home because, well, I always need content, obviously, and some of you are, you know, I know big fans of my channel, what I film and stuff I see. You're big fans of Montreal, or you're former Montrealers, and I figured I'll give you all that shiz, all that stuff, and show you what it looks like typically for me when I don't feel like taking the bus. This is what I do. I take the Metro all the way to Joliette and start walking south off of Hochelaga Boulevard, and all dressed up, and yeah, looking forward to getting home to Gloria, giving her some food. And I gotta go through a whole bunch of my 80s magazines. I got a guy who's interested in some Mustang ads, Fox Body as they're known. So I'm gonna try to find as much stuff as I can for him because A, I aim to please, but more importantly, B, I need the money. Gotta have the money. Money, 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 money. You know, I mean, this is what I do. Fuck, I don't have a job. This is my job. You know? So yeah. And this is exactly the reason. This is exactly the reason why I didn't feel like taking the bus. I didn't feel like taking the scrap. It gets fucking annoying. It gets tiring. You know, I went to go take a ride with my friend Joel there, driving the 57. Can't even fucking sit down facing him, you know, because there's no fucking seat anymore in the front. Because no, we have to have the doors wider for the fucking goddamn fucking 8 wheelchairs or 6 wheelchairs that one of those buses is going to see in a year. Ah, that's a good one. That's what I was hoping was going to be driving, but it was not. And there's Le Metro Joliette, and this is Hochelaga Boulevard, and that's a nice charger that just went by. Yeah, usually I walk down Joliette down there where I just showed there, to where the station is. Or also what I'll do sometimes is, hey, you need a desk? Or sometimes what I'll also do is walk down Aylwin Street here, coming up the next street. Give you an idea of some of these old buildings here. Oh yeah, by the way, that reminds me, some fucking prick stole my, some fucking guy stole my recycling box last week. After I had put it out there, you know, for recycling on Fridays, which is a week later, which is today. And I'm like, well, you know what, fuck it, I'm not going to recycle it. Not for a while. I mean, hey, like my friend Dennis told me anyway, it's all a conspiracy, this fucking recycling. A lot of it doesn't even get recycled. It's bullshit. Like so many things that you know, man tries to do to you know, help, you know, save the planet and save from waste. I get that, but again, I'm not a fucking millennial anymore. I'm a skeptic, you know. Yeah. Coming up to my street here, Garderie Éducative Joliette. Oh crap, battery's already at half full again. Fuck, man, I should have left a good battery in there. Now I'm gonna have to fucking change the battery again. Call this. Look at this old fucking dipper. You know when a dipper is really old? When it has that Coke sign there. It has the Cokes or Pepsi signs. Or 7-Up. The 7-Up one is rare though. Coca-Cola, that's always been the king. That's the one you see the most. You know? That's neat. Look at this fucking guy. Did he even stop? I fucking filmed you, fuck. You stupid asshole. Didn't even fucking stop. Didn't even slow down. Never a cop around when you need one, you know? Jesus, Murphy. Anyway, this is my street here, Cuvillier. Actually, come to think of it, I filmed a walk here last year. Oh, it was in the summer. Beautiful summer day. Yeah, and now we're in the dead of winter, but it was a beautiful day today, I'm happy to say. Yeah, that rhymes. And I think that the guy who owns this big road trek Dodge Ram here, I think it's the same guy that has a 57 Chevy wagon that I also filmed here last year. Excuse me. I just had an awesome pizza, but fuck was it ever expensive. I can't believe it. Jesus Christ, it pisses me off how expensive it was. I can't believe how expensive pizza's gotten. I mean, a deluxe pizza, you know, a good pizza. Fucking $17. For Christ's sake, $17 for a small all dress, tax it. Actually, to be precise, $16.95. Unfucking believable. $16.95. Check out that Ford, eh? One of a kind, love affair. What is this fucking van pickup? Sounds like a song. What the hell was I talking about that? Oh yeah, but anyway, fucking great pizza. Not surprisingly, I could hear the Greeks talking there in the background. It's a Greek owned, you know. And yeah, the place is called Connie's Pizza. Fuck, even the name alone, Connie, is, oh, look how ugly this thing is. Even the name Connie alone is more old school than my name. Yeah, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Elton McFall, the one and only weirdo, eccentric. Living here in Hochelaga for over 4.5 years, and now I really got to take a piss. Yeah. Interesting about this part of my street, though, this is the part where there's been a lot of these apartment buildings have really been redone. A lot of people from specifically, I think, France live here, and I don't know. They come here with a lot of money, and they fucking redo these buildings. Where are they? I could always tell the ones that have been totally redone. They're the ones with all the black window frames and the fucking black doors. You'd think we were in Outremont or something. Fuck, this neighborhood's changing. But it needs to change, you know, because Hochelaga has never had a good reputation. So now that's changing, you know, that's good. It actually, come to think of it, I think one of the reasons why it's changing is because the fucking Chinese have bought up all properties and are building this and that, and they drove up the price of real estate, the property values. Drove them up because they're scooping up everything. Vintage, you know. Yeah. You know, I wasn't sure if the city was going to take the initiative to fucking do not necessarily really of a snow removal, but more of a ice/snow removal, because you can see that there's quite a lot of it from that storm we had on Tuesday. But yeah, fuck all. What the fuck is that? What's that up there? Some sort of tower I never noticed. Yeah. And we are at De Rouen Street. Yeah. Okay, yeah, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. See, the new rich here. See, look how different. This is stark contrast from what this place. Okay, this is not a very old place, but you're going to see a few places there. Once again, people's obsession with black continues. Yeah, I'm not one of them. See, there you go. Look at this. See? All the blackness. Here too. Right? Here too. Yeah. I know, I complain a lot. But, you know, I try to complain about things that have bearing. You know, see, look at this. Redone. Okay, a little bit. This one totally again. See? It's interesting. I don't know. Kind of cool, kind of not. Depends how you see it. I don't know. I'm, you know, I don't know. I'm kind of divided on the whole thing. Oh, I hear a siren. I hear it. Maybe it's that spare fire truck running out of Station 13 near my place, eh? Yeah. That's nice. That's quaint. It's quaint. See, again, Black windows, black doors, everything's fucking black. Why don't you just paint the whole fucking thing black, for Christ's sake? There's a, wow, that's like a nice old Jeep there, actually. Let's get a look at that. Older Jeep. Is it? Oh yeah, definitely an older Jeep. You know, you don't see many of these, eh? Seriously, like these older Jeeps, even like fucking 15 years or older. I think it's because they rust as shit. I don't think they were very good vehicles. I think they're just, you know, they'll go right into the ground. Now I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna go back to the other side of the street, frankly, because there's a guy on the right side there. He has this little mini bike shop, and I don't know. I don't want to run into this fucking guy because he used to fix my bike, and then he got pissed off at me one time. I don't know, thinking I was gonna go with some competition or something. And the guy, I didn't appreciate it. You know, I mean, you don't get mad with the customer. You know I did customer service for years. You don't. I didn't appreciate it, you know, and I'm like, fuck this guy, so I never went back. Not only that, I remember like,
yeah, when battery died.
Before I continue what I was talking about, you see this Buick Century here? Just want to point out that if you were to go back, not even 10 years ago, man, you would see tons of these as taxis. This was the car of choice for taxis for like, oh fuck, I'd say like 10, 15 years easily. Even though, especially the model before that. Anyway, the guy who had the bike shop here, this fucking guy, I mean, you know, like, he fixed up the bike well. I had bought this what is it? It was a 61 Columbia beach cruiser, and the fucking thing didn't even have a chain on it. So I fixed it up well, right? He did a good job. But then one thing I didn't like is that I told him I wanted wide white wall tires for it, you know? You know what I'm saying? Old school, wide white wall tires. So he ordered them, but they had this fucking writing of the maker on them. I didn't like that. It didn't look old school, you know? Like I could have told him, you know what, fuck that shit. See, his fucking shop is right there. And I could have told him, like, you know what, fuck that. I take him back. I don't pay for them, and then order me others. And that's what actually I should have done. You know, if there's things I regret about in my life is being too lenient with people, not getting exactly what I want. And I think we've all done that. It's not cool, you know? Look at this crap. Yeah, it's just, bottom line, it's just, you know, great service. Look at this here. I don't like these Freightliners. They look like toys. Yeah. Fucking Japanese cars, probably being repossessed, you know. And this is La Rue Ontario. Busy Ontario Street. Oh, look at this. There's a fire truck over there. Or an ambulance. And there's a Cherokee with a burnt out light over there. Anyway. Well, a couple of blocks from my place now. That's the Salvation Army there. And there's a vintage elevator I filmed actually in there. Not in the Salvation Army store itself, but actually in the building itself. A very old elevator. I thought about going to film it again, you know, like how people do, like, you know, a revisit or something like that on certain things. And I'm like, I never do that. I don't know why. I guess because I film enough things that look alike. You know, pharmacy is in here over here. There's an employment council service here I went to. I think it was a waste of time. This looks like an old Videotron cable truck right here. Oh yeah, for sure it is. It's that typical gray color. Yeah, still going. But unfortunately, Videotron is like a lot of big companies they're starting to replace their Econolines with fucking crap, which is those Sprinters or Ford Transits, whatever. I think it was the Sprinters. But yeah, again, to go back to that thing about removing this city really should be making a plan to like fucking remove all this snow and ice, quite a bit of it. But maybe it's also because I think tomorrow's supposed to be like 2 degrees, so that would explain a lot, I guess, if they don't. You know, it's funny, when I lived here for a few years, I used to call this street Cuvier. I don't think it's pronounced Cuvier, it's Cuvelier. Cuvelier. Not something that would say easily in English. One of the things I love about living down here, though, is these old street lights. So beautiful, so ornate. I think somebody told me they weren't original, but I mean, come on, look at the details on those. You're not going to tell me it's not original. Well, maybe the globes aren't original, those glass globes, which look like they could be on a fucking gas pump, but I think that cast iron maybe is. I don't know, maybe not. What do I know? What do I know? Hey, you know what? Actually, shit is. There's actually yesterday, I think, or the day before, a couple of times this week, there was this old white Econoline van. You know, like circa, I don't fucking know, 79 to like, I don't know, 91, 92. One of the fucking ugliest ones I've ever seen too. And it's parked in front of my apartment a couple of times, and what was I gonna say? I filmed it actually in a different part of Hochelaga, much further than here, like west of here. And you see, this guy here's got 2 recycling boxes, and I have a feeling he stole mine. I have a feeling the one in there maybe is stolen. And I keep wondering if it's like against the law if I go check to see if it is, if one of those is mine. I'm not saying it is, but it's possible, you know. Hell, I even thought my neighbor stole my box, but anyway, I don't know. Look at all this fucking trash. You're not allowed to do this, you know. You're not allowed to fucking do this. Jesus, that's ugly. That's especially you see that in the summer. It's the worst. Fuck. People put out their trash. It's not trash day. It's like a week away. It looks like shit, you know. Period. It looks like shit. Look at this big fucking. What's that? Trailblazer. Must be moving time, eh? I'm gonna go over here now. Here, I'm home. There's some Christmas trees for you. Good for the foyer. That's a nice looking rig, actually. I like that. That's a good way to end the video. Not all these fucking boring cars, especially on my street. Oh my god, like every fucking street today. Anyway, boom, I said that's it. That's all, guys. Hope you liked it. I'm home and I'm gonna go see Gloria and give her food.